Day 5 and we're at Kinlochleven. Another Dharaich night with rain and drizzle most of the night and this morning, although as we're heading towards lunchtime it has cleared a little. The van is there tucked away behind us, just over Karen's head. Yep, there. And the plan this morning is to go, or the plan today is to go and do a bit of a hike. Today's route is going to take us up past the waterfall we visited yesterday. Then I think it's going around that mountain there in front of us. And the return journey brings us back on the West Highland Way. Let's give it a go. We're not far into the walk, but already we're getting some really cool views back down over the town and the loch. This is more of a climb, certainly at the beginning, than what we anticipated. But Karen's doing well. Okay. Karen's going to be brave and jump the gap. Do we think she's going in?
Oh, yes.
Too easy. We've come up, I think, 350 metres. We've got about 50 metres to go. I think you can see the top of the climb behind us. And then, theoretically, it's all downhill. Having said that, we've still got a long way to go. Probably only a mile or so in, maybe a mile and a half. And this is the view the other way. Lunch by the loch. I've no idea what the loch is, but I'll put that down below. And lunch is courtesy of Co-op. Clearly not a co-op up here, but the co-op down in, where have we come from?
Kinlochleven.
Down in Kinlochleven. Thank you, Kinlochleven Co-op. The trail has become quite boggy since we've had lunch. Not that we've gone far. We've seen very few people so far. We came across a group of mad Spaniards on the climb out from Lochleven. They were spectacularly unprepared. Didn't have any good maps, didn't really know where they were going, and were certainly not dressed. But each their own. They were having fun. And apart from that, we saw a couple in the distance as we approach the loch behind us. And as we crest the ridge in front of us, we get some spectacular views. Surprisingly, Kinlochleven appear to be quite free of tourists. I guess most that are coming up go to Glencoe and then hang a left and head up to Fort William, whereas we got to Glencoe and turned right and came up the loch to the town. So our little spot we shared last night with, I think, 4 other camper vans, which is pretty cool. You should better see how boggy that path is behind me. But so far, we are getting through without water inside our boots. How long that will last, I don't know. We're not too far off the descent. You can see the trail hugging the side of the mountain there. And as we push on further, the loch comes back into view. About 3 miles to go, I think. To mark the start of our descent, Karen is adding to the little rock pile just where we turn off this path and start going down to the right. I think my wife is challenged with construction projects. This is the beginning of the descent proper, which will take us down, or back down to Kinlochleven, down there. And I think a cup of tea and maybe some biscuits will be in order. I shouldn't really be surprised, but the descent is equally as steep as the ascent. And going down steep climbs does not favour my poor little feet. But hey, suck it up, buttercup. The worst of the descent is now behind us, and we've got this nice path gently rolling through some woodlands. We're about 1 kilometre or so back. We're back at the van, having completed the walk. It was a good one. I think we were 12.78 kilometres, 517 metres of ascent, and walking time was around about 4¼ hours, which is not bad because we don't tear around these things too fast. We're now having a cup of tea. And in my case, the most Scottish thing possible, a Tunnock's tea cake, whereas Karen's going for some Viennese swirls. Not quite the same. Good health.
Good health and happiness.